Yeah.
So a new study by Liberty Mutual Insurance and SAD, this is incredible, reveals teens become riskier drivers as they enter their senior year.
Man.
The study also finds that they are overconfident and perceive themselves as safer drivers despite experiencing more accidents and near misses.
Oh, I know. That's how I was in high school. The Roanoke Children's Theater will start the conversation on distracted driving with their issue-based play, ILY, Hang Up and Drive. Here's a preview.
We've passed this gas station like 4 times.
You're exaggerating.
Fine. 3 times.
Recalculating.
I love you.
Actors rehearse dramatic scenarios for their upcoming show, ILY, Hang Up and Drive. It's a show that anyone who gets behind the wheel of a car should see.
For 8 years now, we have picked out a subject. The schools join in the conversation, the Prevention Council, RASAC, Carillion. We all discuss together what topics that are kind of hard to talk about need to be discussed. And then we pick a grade that it would be most appropriate for, and then we do it.
This year, they're tackling the issue of distracted driving.
It's all about our world of cell phones and how we cannot put them down for anything, even when we're driving. If a notification goes off, our tendency is to grab it. So that's what this play centers around. It's actually actual last text, and our job, or what we're trying to do, is make people stop and be aware of how many times they do that without even thinking, and all the people that are in jeopardy because they decide to drive and look at their phone. So that distracted driving, it's just a big part of our lives, all ages.
In ILY Hang Up and Drive, 4 different scenarios that teens may face are acted out. These scenes are moving, thought-provoking, and downright scary. But most compelling are the texts that you see on set that are real last texts.
Our playwright, Samantha Mocker, she is from DC area. She saw a documentary about actual last text. And then I had called her to commission her to write this, and she says, "You're not gonna believe this, I just saw something on TV. I'm gonna use that as the springboard." So a lot of the dialogue is based on what she saw that were actual texts. And then she embellished the characters and created a story around it.
It's a story that may have been written for teens, but one that is relevant for all of us who find ourselves finding it so hard to simply hang up and drive. And following each performance of ILY Hang Up and Drive, the Roanoke Children's Theater will host panel discussions with community leaders.
Yeah, and here to tell us more about that, Pat Wilhelms from RCT and Nancy Hans from the Prevention Council. Thank you so much for coming on. It really is such an important thing, and we're not exaggerating when we say that we see people
All the time.
all the time. So this is the 8th year of you.
Of our collaboration together of bringing issues that are really relevant to our community to the forefront so we can talk about it.
So was it like when you how did that get started?
Nancy.
Well, the first year was 2010, and it was called The Secret Life of Girls, and it was for 6th graders, and it was all about how the internet was making kids go sort of underground. And so it was about those kinds of things back in 8 years ago. And then we saw each other, and Pat and I started thinking about what are all the other risk behaviors that involve youth, but also really have pertinent conversations with parents.
After each performance, you do a survey, right?
Right.
And they reveal quite a bit.
They do, because they're not just answering yes, no, but our surveys have shown that they really have been educated by what they see. We think theater, this collaboration, is such a unique way to bring this about, because they're not just seeing, or they're not just hearing someone say don't do this, they're feeling it through that power of theater, and seeing themselves probably up in those characters. Usually the characters in all these shows are their age, so they are going to relate to it, and we feel like a lot of the success is because of this formula. And then to be able to have health professionals right there, like Nancy, she puts it all together, and they can ask anything that they want, and they feel free in that scenario too. And then parents come to our community public shows, and that's their opportunity to find out like what their kids are doing or to get help.
Right, so it's like a comfortable conversation.
Oh yeah, and that it's called a talk back,
Yeah.
and it is unique in the fact that we just have people there, and the actors come out and actually start the conversation with the kids, and they're not that much difference in ages.
Right.
So it's a great time for the kids to just really talk about this, and there is change in behavior. That's what our data has shown throughout the years, that this is something that kids start to, oh my gosh, and this is a really good topic because we parents sometimes model not correctly with the texting and driving or at the light,
Right, exactly. Yeah, we
Yeah.
stopped at a light
Right.
behind somebody.
Right.
Talk about some of the other panel members that will be there. And you've done these talkbacks, I mean, you've dealt with some heavy issues like heroin
Yes.
and suicide. And these kids really do open up, don't they?
Boy, do they. I could tell you examples with our heroin play. We were doing the talkback, and a boy raised his hand and he said, "That goes on in my house, but they said not to tell. What should I do?" So, I mean, that's how free they are feeling. So thank goodness we always have the right people there, including representatives from schools who can identify that person, follow through, make sure that they get the care and help that they need. So that's good in that way too.
We'll have Carillion will be involved. There is trauma nurse that is going to bring people on, and then also Casey Taylor with Yoviso, which Yoviso is young people speak out about safety, traffic safety, and that's in all of the schools. So she'll be able to come from that point of view.
So when can we see the show?
So we are taking it to all the high schools, including the surrounding areas like Franklin County and Stanton River and Lord Botetourt. But March 1st and 2nd, that is the opportunity at 7 p.m. at the Jefferson Center Black Box to come and be with us and share and open up and try to change behavior when it's needed.
Yeah.
And it's free show.
Tickets, yes.
Give
it's
what you can.
That's
Give what you
it.
can.
That's awesome.
You know how proud we are that the community stands behind this?
Yeah.
RCT has an incredible board of directors that make sure people know about it. We have our partners and people like Deschutes and Carillion, Mental Health America. They all come on board, Roanoke City Schools and County Schools, to make sure this is out there trying to keep our community safe.
Ladies, thank you
Thank
so much
you.
for
You're
being
welcome.
here. We appreciate it. Go see the show. All right.